Hi everyone, so for this week I based my student off of the one I did last week for my ABC data. So I called the student John Carlo, and the student has defiant behavior, likes to throw pencils, that kind of stuff. So when I observed the classroom, he was in an inclusive setting classroom, and he had his own paraprofessional and then the teacher. So that was kind of what the setup of the classroom looked like and his learning setup. He would leave and go to like speech and other things, but for most of the day he was in the regular general education classroom. So his paraprofessional was actually setting up a token economy before I left because of COVID, and I never knew what happened with it. So, but I always knew he liked football. So my token economy system is all based off of football because not only does he know the players, he kind of knows how it works, and that's something he really gets excited about. So I thought I could use that to motivate his behaviors in the classroom. So here are his favorite players, and obviously, you know, I'm not with him, but I would ask him what his favorite players are. And every time he, you know, does a task he is supposed to do, doesn't throw pencils, he starts his work, he can do it correctly with the correct directions and not, you know, kind of be uninterested, he would get to move the football player over. So each football player equals 10 yards. So if you move it over, if you get all the way down to the bottom, you get a touchdown. You know, football rules, you get a touchdown when you make it to the touchdown line. So as he would do. And then I also wrote that once you make it down and you get a touchdown, you get to pick from the prize box. So the prize box would be things he likes. I know he liked mini footballs. I know he liked football cards and that kind of stuff. So that's how I would implement it based off of probably each subject of the day. So I would even go as far as like gym, special, lunch, recess, and I would work it like that just so he doesn't get a prize every single day, because that kind of defeats the purpose. And if it is becoming an issue where it's too easy, I would write down like math, reading, lunch, recess, social studies, science, whatever subjects per that day, so he knows that he could earn only one during that subject if it becomes too easy. If it's not, then you can just leave it as the 10. Another thing you can do, like the video said, you can do, instead of all of these equals one touchdown, you could say, oh well, you need 2 touchdowns today or 2 touchdowns this week to get to the prize box. So I think that would really be helpful, and I think it would benefit him because he'd be working for something he likes, he's motivated, and we could always change up the players based on, you know, what's going on. We can do it based off of his family football, not his family football team. We could do it based off of his fantasy football team. So I like that you can kind of engage with him and talk to him, and he might really feel open to that and be like, wow, she really cares about what I like, and then also be motivated to do his work. So I think this would be really beneficial. And I think, like I said, it would just motivate him and make him want to work for something. Whereas if he's not working for anything, he might just keep throwing his pencils, not do his work. So this is my token economy system. And yeah.